ski. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? If you don't know, I go by the name of Mason Taylor, and we got a lot to talk about. And one of the first things that I do want to talk about was I just got done seeing Sinners. My bad, I'm tripping. I just got done seeing Sinners, and I must say, if I had to keep it real, bro, that movie's a 10 out of 10. I don't, if you are watching this review and you've seen the movie, I want to really get into it. But for the people in the audience that have not seen it, I don't want to necessarily spoil anything, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really just, I really want to get to the understanding of like what's the best way to put it. But I'll give a review on the movie first in a space where I won't say too much. So basically, the first thing I want to talk about is what even made me go to the movie theater in the first place. I seen Ryan Coogler doing his press run all week. I purposely seen it, noticed it, didn't really put too much into it. I was like, man, let me chill. Let me put it on ice. Let me see what's what. Let me just kind of see the interview, see what's going on, see what's floating, things like that. I just seen a lot of press. You know what I'm saying? I seen the press with him by himself. I seen the press with the cast. I seen the press with him and Michael B. Jordan together. And I chilled. Bro, what was that? Yesterday was Saturday. Saturday morning, I had play on Ryan Coogler's Breakfast Club interview. I think we were 15 minutes to the interview. I bought the ticket. I said, number one, I'm not supporting Ryan Coogler. Period. You know what I'm saying? I got to make sure I spend my money. I've watched everything he's done, and I would like to think I supported everything he's done too, except for I wasn't. I don't remember what year Fruitville Station came out, but I wasn't in the theater for that. But nonetheless, I'm doing the best that I can to just support that man, And this was one of the moments where 15 minutes into it, I said, bro, I need to see it. I don't even think the Breakfast Club got into the movie before I decided to buy the ticket. And then as I finished the Breakfast Club interview, that 1,000% like confirmed my decision of like, bro, I'm glad you bought the ticket. And I think that was the moment that made the most sense to me, just in general, because I was like, as I was on the way, as I was on the way to the theater, I don't even know another time in my life where I just started getting that excited for something. Like I was like, nah. I just feel like we about to get into something that we about to really, really, really start cooking and really getting into, bro. So I was just super excited just about that, just in general. And so you felt it. Like number one, when I pulled up to the movie theater was packed. I'm like, bro, I don't know if my mind was still stuck on like them times where it's like in COVID, like when nobody was at the movie theater and like it was just blank. But like I don't even know what the movie theater looked like last week. But I know when I went yesterday, bro, it's packed, bro. Theater packed. So I was just like, okay, let me get into this. And then just, bro, I'm talking about soon the movie started. Once I knew going into the movie it was gonna be about the blues, as somebody that's been in the music industry for this long, I was like, yeah, we locked in. We locked in for sure. We locked in for sure. And I pretty much just took that moment, bro, and ran with it. Like I walked into that movie theater, like, and just seen it just felt the love. It almost felt like Black Panther. Like just that love of like, yeah, we all in here. We about to support the same thing. And of course, just by the time it started, bro, it was just magical, bro. It was just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful experience. Top to bottom, the storylines. I mean, I made a short about it yesterday, where it's like, bro, Michael B. Jordan was so flawless. That nigga got casted to be two people. Like you just, it's moments like that, bro, where you're like, nah, bro, like they snapped, bro. They snapped on everything about this project, bro. Like the coolest thing to me, the surprise was as we really getting the movie started, we just starting to get into Sammy. We starting to understand the story between Smoke and Stack. Bro, I see Delroy Lindo. I don't know about y'all, but I've been watching strong movies my whole life. I don't really call myself a movie buff because I'm not about to necessarily like go to the movie theaters and just dissect a movie that I may not necessarily be interested in. You know what I'm saying? But I'm somebody that has spent a lot of time watching movies, like a lot of the world. And when it comes to somebody like Delroy Lindo, I'm talking about since a child. Like I have watched his work, seen his work, fell in love with his work. So once I seen him once I seen him, period, I just knew we were walking into a different perspective, bro. And I just respected that shit so much. I really did. You know what I'm saying? It was moments like that that just made me happy, bro. Like I was just happy, just for the simple fact that like, nah, bro, we getting in, we. I just knew we was about to get into something. And the coolest part about that shit to me, bro, was between that moment and then we start getting into the music, the sounds, the scores. Bro, what? Like, I so many people are saying top movie of 2025. On my truest opinion, I don't know what else is coming out for it to be top movie of 2025. But I'm not mad at that take because I could see it being top movie of 2025 for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I walked out of the theater with a 9.5. But when I got really done, I think my 9.5 was me looking at like the vampire side of it. But when I got done and when I really thought about it, I said, bro, ain't nothing wrong with this movie. Because when I look at the vampire side of it, it reminded me that it catered to everybody. And I think that was the part that really stuck out to me the most, where I'm like, bro, this movie catered to every audience. Obviously a black audience, obviously a white audience, obviously an Asian audience. Like those three races all, play prominent roles. The Irish, like those races all played a prominent role in this movie anyway. So just that in itself, bro, it just was a masterpiece, bro. So like I said, my 9.5 went to a 10 by the time I probably took the left out of the movie theater because I just sat with it. And the other part that really confirmed it being a 10 out of 10 is I thought about it the whole night. I just kept looking at Twitter. I read every think piece. I seen every review, everything, bro. Because I just kept thinking to myself, like, bro, there's no way that this just happened. And I just love the unison. And I don't know. Some people are saying they're seeing a lot of mixed reviews. Me personally, my algorithm is not showing mixed reviews. I'm seeing a lot of people saying the exact same thing, bro. So I'm not. Once again, this is not no paid ad or nothing. I suggest you watch the movie. You in the music industry and you just need some type of inspiration. Because truth be told, that's why I went and watched the movie. I went and watched the movie because I was big on. I wanted to make sure that I just wanted to be inspired. I feel like I was going into the weekend. I was chilling, and I was like, bro, I don't know. I needed something. I had some projects that I was working on. Had a couple like creative blocks. And I was like, bro, I just needed something. And I mean, bro, that movie had me up till 5 in the morning, this morning, just reading reviews, understanding what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, that movie was phenomenal. But that's an easy spill, man. But I want to know who in here, man. What's the word? What's the word, man? Somebody drop a like. Let me know you in here. Somebody let me know where you from. Let me know where you in here. If you don't know by now, I go by the name of Mason Taylor. If you've subscribed to me already, if this your first time seeing me, welcome. If you've already been subscribed to me, bro, I thank you. I appreciate you. Or miss, I thank you. I appreciate you. Because now we taking these moments and now we're gonna keep live streaming, bro. We're just gonna keep building this up. Because if you was on my last stream, y'all know how important it was for me to just get to that point of being like, yo, I want to make sure that I speak directly to my audience. We've been growing, we've been grinding, we've been winning. I get all the DMs, all the emails, all the love. And so I'm like, bro, this is my way of just giving back. And I really just chop it up like this with y'all the same way how I do with the guys. And it's so important to me. But there's so many things I want to talk about. Another thing I want to talk about when it comes to the Ryan Coogler thing is the fact that he's trying to get ownership of his script. That right there was another moment where I'm saying, bro, it's a tide and a change with creativity right now. I don't know what it is, but it feel like everybody kind of bucking the machine. And it's moments like these, talking to the community, talking to your people, just like this, is these ways that's almost showing you, reminding you, giving you that leverage of like, yo, we can kind of do these things ourselves. And it's platforms like YouTube, it's these type of platforms that are allowing you to just speak to your people directly. We didn't have this option. So even for Ryan Coogler, for me to even see people on Twitter talk about it, right? And just continue to speak like, yo, go see it, go see it, go see it. I'm like, bro, when's the last time you even seen something with that word, like with that word of mouth promotion, the way that it's been? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different right now. And it's these type of moments where I'm learning more and more and more and more and more. Like, yo, it's us now. We the real creators. And it's these type of things where I'm looking at the industry changing. It's the same thing that I'm gonna say about the streaming world. The streaming world, in my opinion, is one of the strongest things going on in the world. And if people aren't seeing it, they're missing out. They're missing out completely. And I'm saying that from an honest space of being a talent manager, of being somebody that's been in the industry for a long time, has some great success and continues to have great success. Because I'm not out the industry, and I don't plan on getting out no time soon. I'm somebody that's appreciating the shifts. When I'm looking at the streamers, and I'm looking at prime example, if you're an influencer right now, right, and you're trying to get your brand deals going, and you're doing your brand deals, you're getting your negotiations, or you're an influencer, and you feel like your brand deals have slowed down. When you look at these moments, especially as an influencer, as a content creator, when you look at something like a stream, when we talk analytics, let me nerd out real quick. When you break down analytics and you realize that somebody could be on stream with 4,000 people concurrently, that beats out a lot of analytics of somebody's like last 60 days, last 90 days. You know what I'm saying? I seen an AMP stream the other day. No, yeah, well, I've seen, of course, an AMP stream, but I seen a stream with Reggie, little Rodney's son, where he had a nail tech doing his nails or whatever, and I'm assuming she told the chat her Instagram name. She was at 9,000 followers. Going on the stream, she went straight up to 10,000. That type of reach, that type of support from your chat is way different. That's a different time right now. You know what I'm saying? It's those type of things that's showing me more and more and more and more and more. Like, yo, times is changing, bro. Times are really, really changing, and I'm seeing it more and more and more and more and more. You know, because in that moment, like if you're a brand and you know you could send your clothes to a streamer, and you know immediately, like if this streamer opened up this box and this is my package, bro, and there's 10,000 people watching, that's a long way from you paying a celebrity for an Instagram story where they may not even get everything right. They may say your name wrong. You know, it's just a lot, you know. So it's those type of things, man, that really just mean the most to me, bro. So I don't know. I just been paying attention to that. I've been doing a lot of research on that as well. You know, and it's just a different time, man. And I'm just understanding that stuff more and more and more and more and more. And I'm excited. I'm truly excited for the changes. I'm truly excited for what's going on right now, what's to come. And we're just gonna keep building, keep grinding, keep getting these things going more and more and more and more and more, man. But yeah, man, that's what I'm noticing right now in the industry. You know, like I said, I wanted to start off talking about centers, but then also, like you say, just seeing what's going on in the industry. And as I always keep mentioning, I want to make sure that anytime I get on this camera, I'm talking to y'all directly. You know, one about clearly my thoughts on things, and I also want to make sure y'all get something beneficial from what we talking about. Those are my like number one things that I want to make sure y'all get from this because it's so important to me. It's so important. It's important to me to make sure that I take all of my shared experiences and give them to the world. Because to be very transparent, I feel like there were so many times like I didn't got booked for colleges. I'm doing lectures. I'm doing all these things, and I'm just like, bro, there's a village of over 100,000 people that's literally not knowing that this is happening, bro. Because you know how it is nowadays, bro. We don't necessarily post everything or shit. We getting to a point now where we almost forgetting some of these things as well. And it's those type of things now that I'm learning more and more and more and more and more than anything, bro. Like, yo, put it out there. You know what I'm saying? So if you are a creator in this stream right now, put your content out. If you are a creator right now in this stream, don't stop. Be as consistent as possible. I just learned about YouTube vertical live streaming. I'm 2 days in. I think I'm two in a row, or maybe 2 and 3 days. I'm not stopping. I'm building this community. Right now, it look like it's like fluctuating between like 4 and 6 people in here, bro. I know this gonna turn into 20. I know this gonna turn into 50. I know this gonna turn into 100. And I want y'all to have that same belief in yourselves. The same way that y'all in these streams with me, this small group of people, bro, I'm incredibly grateful for this because y'all don't gotta be here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful for that and I know that. And that's why it's important that the moment I cut this mic on, I'm not about to just say no bullshit. The moment I cut this mic on, I'ma talk to y'all. Y'all talking this chat and talking to me, I'ma talk back. Cause I want to make sure that we building something. And I could sit here and look at the world all the time and like, man, this person doing some bullshit or this person doing some bullshit. Bro, I could critique it all day. You know, professionally, I literally manage podcasts. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at it like, bro, what service if I'm doing? What service am I doing if I critique it and I don't put the positivity back out into the world? And that's what I wanted to take this time to do, man. So I'm incredibly grateful for y'all. As always, I appreciate y'all to the 10th degree. Thank y'all. If you have not subscribed to my channel already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button. And let's keep these streams going, man. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Have a good Easter, y'all. Peace.